Hey everybody, Allison here for our week 7 video of our Maggie and Tommy litter. Wow, I mean, we are at our final video. This is our last video before the puppies go home. First off, I want to say thank you all for the really nice messages that you all sent to us this week. I really greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Another thing I want to point out, I say it every week. I know you all say it with me. If you see them scratching, you're going to see it's because they have their little ribbons on. So everybody that's just now tuning in, you have missed all the fun videos. But I do like to explain that because that is a question I get asked a lot. It's just because the ribbons tickle them, and we only put it on for video purposes. So puppies are doing great, weaned off of mom, eating our puppy food just with a little bit of room temperature water in it. Hello, Miss Gray. You're paying such good attention. Yes, you are. Hey, Red. Hey, Green. So a couple things I want to go over. We have 2 puppies that are available. That is going to be Miss Pink and Mr. Red. So our puppies are going to be 8 weeks old on July 11th, and that's when they'll be ready to join their forever family. I'm just going to kind of step back and let the cameraman kind of watch the puppies, zoom in on them so you guys can see them playing with their litter mates for our last week video. It's crazy. It's flown by. I mean, it seems like literally yesterday these puppies were born, and now they are 7 weeks old. Such a fun litter for sure. And the families, like everybody else, you guys have been awesome and so fun to get to know. Couple of things I want to go over. I'm going to post the schedule that these puppies are on. It will include the amount of food that they are eating. Now, feel free to adjust this schedule to whatever works best for you. The thing I like to go over is kind of like with kids. In my opinion, you have them on a schedule, and it just makes your life a lot easier. So the schedule I have them on is not one that you have to stick to. Feel free to swap it up to whatever fits you and your family. The food. One of the main questions that I get asked is, when do I know to increase my puppy's food? So what you're going to do is we want to make sure that we have a puppy that has a healthy weight. We don't want an obese golden. It's just bad for their hips. So we'll use Mr. Red right here for an example. We'll put him right here. You want to be able to see this defined waist. Well, easier said than done. You want to be able to see a defined waist right there, not ribs. So when your puppy continues to grow, you want to see that defined waist, not ribs. That's how you know to kind of increase their food. Now, if they eat all their food and they're looking around for more, that's a good indicator that, hey, time to up their food. Each puppy is different, so there's not a magic number I can tell you. I can't say, hey, at 10 weeks old, bump them up to this, or at 11 weeks, we go to this, because everyone is different. Everyone is different, yeah, kind of like people. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to answer. One thing I'm going to do tomorrow, I am going to record a video of me going over all of their puppy folder, just so you'll know what the paperwork looks like. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I like to go over it and show you kind of what to expect as far as this is their microchip information, this is their vet records, this is their AKC paper. So I will do another video tomorrow. It won't be with the pups. It will be just with me and the paper, just so you can kind of focus on that and know what I'm talking about. Look at you guys playing. Hey, Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange got his little toy. Tell him. So yes, we learned so much with our litter mates. We learned that our teeth hurt. We bite too hard. You'll see that they will let each other know that, hey, that's not okay. A couple other things. So crate training. They have started crate training. Boy, are those first couple of days a lot of fun because they are not fans of the crate. But we like to try to get all those rough days where they're crying and all that out of the way. Now, will your puppy cry when they get home? Maybe. Some do, some don't. But we have found that the younger we introduce them to the crates, the easier it is for you guys. So for potty training purposes, rule of thumb, your puppy can hold their potty for 1 hour per month of age. 1 hour per month of age for potty, for being able to physically hold their potty. So do not put cute little puppy in the crate and go to sleep and expect to be able to come back in 8 hours and your puppy to have not had an accident. It's not fair to ask them to go that long. So 1 hour per month of age. Now at nighttime, what we like to do is we pick up their food and their water about an hour before bed. So no food 2 hours before bed, no water an hour before bed. That kind of helps to add an extra hour at nighttime. So don't ask them to go too long. You want to make sure you're setting an alarm to let your puppy out. All that information is going to be in the schedule and puppy info that I post here today underneath this video. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I also get asked a lot, hey, how long can I take my puppy for a walk? How far can we go? So a good rule of thumb for that is 5 minutes per month of age. So 5 minutes per month of age for if you're going to hook a leash up to your puppy and expect them to go for a walk. Now, if you're playing in the backyard, that doesn't mean, hey, my 2-month-old puppy can only play for 10 minutes. No, that's just if you're going to hook a leash up to them and you're asking them to go for a walk. A little too young to go for runs, so hold off on that. All right, guys, if I missed anything, a lot of this information is going to be in the schedule and puppy info that I share here on the blog, but I do like to touch base with it. And I see my little friends are all getting tired, so I wanted you to see them up and playing. Gosh, I told y'all by week 7, it gets really hard to walk around in here. Yeah. Normally they have a very large playroom area, but for video purposes, we close it off so that you can see everybody. All right, so now for the fun part. Thank you all for sending the information for where they are going. This is probably my favorite video just because I like to share with everybody, hey, this is their new name. This is where they're going. So we're going to start with the ladies first, and we're going to introduce the puppies in the order of which they were picked. So I have a lot of people ask, hey, who was picked second? Who was picked third? Now you know. So we're going to start with our girls. Miss White. Come on, Miss White. All right. So Miss White, I had to have a cheat sheet. I tried studying all week, but just could not memorize it all. So I've got my cheat sheet here for where they're going. So sorry about that. I have to read it off. Miss White was our first pick female. Miss White is now 7.8 pounds, and her new name is, well, you don't know it. Her new name is Sky. Sky is going to DeWitt, Michigan. And we got a shout out to Layla, who is 2 years old. And so this is going to be her puppy, Sky. Let's see, Luke named the puppy Sky. And I'm wondering, was her name from Paw Patrol? Because I know there's a Sky in the Paw Patrol cartoon, and Luke loved it, and that's why one of our dogs' name is Sky. So, pretty neat. So this is Sky going to Michigan. Miss White at 7.8. Okay. All right. Miss Green. Oh, Miss Green. Our second pick female. So second and third pick are actually family. So they came and were able to pick together. So our second pick female is Miss Green. Her new name is Nova. Nova is 7.8 pounds, and she is going to live in Vonore, Tennessee with her sister and cousin Bailey for just a few weeks. And then she's going to be moving to Lexington, Kentucky in mid-August. What do you think? You excited? Nova will likely be a therapy dog one day. Anna, her owner, will be working professionally as a PT with athletes of all different ages. How fun is that going to be? I think Nova will do a fantastic job with that. So this is Nova, who is going to Tennessee, then Kentucky. All right. All right, so third pick. Oh, come on, Chunky. It's not your turn, Miss Pink. Come on, Chunky Monkey. Okay. Woo, you're heavy. All right, so our third pick female is Miss Gray. Miss Gray is now 9.8 pounds. So if you see I got a little bit of a lean here, it's because I'm trying to hold this chunky monkey. Yes, a healthy 9.8. All right, so Piper is her new name, and Piper is going to be going with Nova which was Miss Green for a little while. They'll have Christmas and all kind of those holidays together. But she's also joining her 9-year-old pup, Bailey. Yes. And she's going to be enjoying her days with lots of water time at the lake, pool, and in the mountain streams in the Smoky Mountain National Park. Can I come visit? That sounds so fun. Yes, it does. So both of these girls will have lots of fun holiday time together. And the family, they also have a son and his wife. They have a dog named Lando that is a golden. So just goldens all over for the holidays. I don't know what better way to spend them. So this is Miss Gray, 9.8, Piper. Okay, Piper, I can't feel my right arm, so I got to put you down now. Little chunky, healthy girl. Oh, okay. All right, please zoom in on Miss Purple. She was just chilling in her little bed. You were just having the best time in that little bed. Nobody had spotted it. You were just all spread out. So fun. Okay. So this is Miss Purple, and Miss Purple's name has not been picked yet. She's currently still Miss Purple, and she's going to be joining the Campbell family in Florida, and this is actually their second Southland Goldens pup. So she has a big sister that is also a Southland Goldens girl. Yes. She can teach you all the ways, all the good things. So this is Miss Purple going to Florida. She is 7.2. 7.2. All right, let me see. Come here. It's finally your turn. I see you. Okay, so for our available female is Miss Pink. Miss Pink is 8.2 pounds, full of life, full of personality, confident girl, playful girl, outgoing girl is Miss Pink. She is looking for her forever family. She will be ready to join them July the 11th when she's 8 weeks old. Miss Pink does have the most cream color in her coat, but again, a very playful, outgoing, confident girl, social, loves people. It's going to be Miss Pink, our available girl, at 8.2 pounds. What you think? I think you are beautiful. I do. I hear you. Okay, on to our boys. Look at Miss White over here. She's just so chill. She is just such a laid-back girl. Oh, Sky. Okay, now for our boys. Our first pick male is going to be Mr. Black. Mr. Black, his name has not been picked out yet, but they are working on it. He will be living in Atlanta, Georgia, and I got to meet the two awesome kiddos, Hannah and Hayden, who actually came and picked out Mr. Black. Yep, when they showed up to pick their puppy, they both had a black shirt on, and I thought, I wonder if this is a sign. Yes, and the whole family fell in love with Mr. Black, and he is going to Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, and it was actually Hayden's birthday when they came and picked out their puppy. I think he was 8 years old, I believe. I hope I got that right, Hayden. But yeah, Hannah and Hayden, this is your boy, Mr. Black, coming to see you soon. He's now 9.8 pounds. Chunky. All right, speaking of chunky, come here, chunky. Okay. Whew, chunky. All right, so our second pick male is Mr. Orange, and Mr. Orange's name is Ollie. You definitely look like an Ollie. Ollie is now 10.4 pounds. He is going to a family in New Jersey, and he will play a very special role in helping his mom with her disability. So Ollie is going to do big things. He is already so loved, and they cannot wait to meet you. Yes. And Ollie, I wish I could hold you longer, but I have to use 2 hands. Let's see. Whew. There we go. So this is Ollie going to New Jersey, previously Mr. Orange, the chunky man. Okay. What we got next? Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Brown? I should have known you'd be over here on the bed. Also, my other laid back boy. Excuse me, excuse me. All right, so Mr. Brown is now 7.4 pounds, and his name is Charlie. So this is Charlie, headed to Franklin, Tennessee. We've got a shout out to Kinsley, who's 10, Cannon, who's 8, and Lucy, who's 5. So you have some fun play days ahead of you. What do you think there, Charlie? Yes. Yes, Charlie loves kids. So I know that you all will take very good care of him and definitely play, play, play. Although he does like his naps. I will say, Charlie loves his nap time. So this is Charlie going to Tennessee, 7.4 pounds. Okay. Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue. Come here. Oh. All right. My lap dog. Oh, I'm going to miss my lap dog. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. So our next pick was Mr. Blue. His name is Hero, and it's spelled Hiro. So fun fact is it's a Japanese word for abundant, generous, and prosperous, which fits Mr. Blue very, very well. He is going to be moving to Salt Lake City, Utah, and your family cannot wait to meet you. And Mr. Blue is 8 pounds and still my lap dog. Does not matter who sits down. This is the man that's going to be in your lap. So, Mr. Blue, Hero, going to Utah. All right, all right. Oh, gosh. Okay, Mr. Red, Mr. Red, Mr. Red. There you go. Okay, so Mr. Red, I don't need my cheat sheets anymore. Throw those down for me. All right. Mr. Red is my available boy. He is 8 pounds, definitely a more laid back guy. He seems like the boy that is going to get attached to his people, wants to be close to them. A very sweet, easygoing guy is going to be Mr. Red at 8 pounds, looking for his forever family. Look at this face. Just look at it. How can you not love this guy? How can you not love all of them? Oh my goodness. All right, so this is Mr. Red, our available boy. All right. All right, guys. Well, I want to say thank you all so much for choosing Southland Goldens. We greatly appreciate you trusting us with your new furry family member. If you have any questions along the way, whether it's the day you get your puppy, 6 months from now, 5 years from now, whatever, reach out to us. We're happy to answer them. We've sent you guys weekly videos. I really hope that you will send me pictures, videos for the rest of their lives. I love to keep getting updates of the puppies. So again, thank you all so much for choosing Southland Goldens. And I'm going to sit down for half a second because we're fixing to have a mad rush of puppies on me. All right, guys, come on. Let's tell everybody bye. Come on. All right. All right, guys. Well, we will see you all soon. Have a good one. Hey, friends. Hey, little friends.